Hello everyone, Vita's A32 back with another How to Play. Today we're going to how to play Sea Change, which is a trick-taking game by Inside Up Games. Apparently a seal of approval from the Dice Tower, which is good. This originally was released with a different name and theme. I believe it was called Gorus Maximus or something like that. Very gory and bloody and fantastical. And retailers are like, we can't sell that. So they came up with this more family-friendly version, which is all about sea. They enjoy the beach and the sea, so why not? You got all sorts of different colors and suits, numbered 0 to 15, the cards. And you also get this Trump track and this little fist token. And you also get these cards here. This is for, apparently there's a solo mode. It's anywhere from 1 to 8 players. And I believe you're going to be removing some cards depending on how many players are playing. I may not worry about that for this demonstration, removing the cards, but I will make sure to point that out. There's also a team variant. You get 80 of these C cards. You're going to be setting a number of cards or suits aside, depending on how many players are going to be in the game. Now, each suit is denoted by a number and an icon. Very good for colorblind people. You got the values again, 0 through 10. There's also negative points and positive points on the cards for scoring purposes. Excuse me here for a second. So the amount of cards is, what you can do, it's 3 suits for 1 to 3 players and certain values. And, the amount of cards and suits you're going to use is dependent on the player count, as you can see here. We'll just use, whatever's here. These are VP, so the game will end once you've earned 3 victory points. You got a 1 and a 2. So once you've earned 3 of these victory points, the game ends. So when you win victory points, you're going to have a 1, 2, and then, I guess, 3. The game is over. There's no 3s. And you got this little Trump tracker. It's going to indicate which suits are Trump. There's 5 suits, as you can see. We'll just set up, and we'll use all the cards, and we'll set up a certain amount of players. We'll do 4 players, and we'll just use all the cards for the hell of it. It actually indicates here, these are the cards you're going to use for all player counts, 4 through 12 of each suit. For 6, 7, 8 players, you're going to add the lower suits. And 6, 7, 8, you're also going to add higher suits. And zeros as well. Zeros and 4 through 12 for all games. And then the other ones will be added on depending on how many players. But I'm just going to leave them all in. What's interesting about this is the Trump suit will be changing throughout the game. How many players does each person get is what I'm trying to find out. I guess that's 10 per person, so 30 cards for 3 players, 40 for 4, 50 for 5, up to 80 for 8. But we're just going to use all the cards and we'll just go with it. So, whenever you, I'll say I start, I'm going to lead, and I'm going to lead purple. Whichever card is led first automatically becomes trump. So that's going to be trump. Next person is going to go. They play 14. Then this person goes. They're going to play. So they play 15. You have to follow the suit that was led. We'll leave. And then this guy's just going to play a 4. Highest card, suit led, wins the trick. And the next trick is going to go. Now this time, maybe he can play whatever. He'll play a 10. It doesn't change the trump suit. Whichever suit is led first in the game will determine the first trump. So trump is still the same. How does the trump change? Well, I'll explain that to you in a minute. Hopefully. So he plays a 7. Comes to me. I'm going to play a 1. And then this guy's going to play an 11. And he'll win the trick. Right, he's going to lead the next one. Maybe he leads this yellow 14. This guy's going to go. He's going to play, let's see what everyone else has here. Well, I'll play 11. He doesn't have much of a choice. This guy's going to go. I'll play a 7. And it comes to me. And I will play... I'll play a 12. So this guy's going to win. And you keep going around like this. I'm going to play a 12 in blue. And I'm going to show you how this is going to change. So this guy plays 13. This guy's going to play 4 perhaps because he can't win. And then it comes to me. Now, whenever somebody plays a value that has already been played, that will change the trump. So now the trump is going to be red, and I just trump that, and I won the trick. You're going to keep going around the table like that until you've played through your hand. And then you're going to get into scoring. Now, the zeros are of important note as well. If I recall correctly. This is a big kind of awkward instruction thing. It's English on one side, French on the other. So that's helpful. So, zeros are not worth anything. But at the end of the game, let's say these are the tricks I've won. Let's say these are the tricks, each person has won. If this guy has a 0, let's say he won this trick with a 0, these cards, and he has a 0 in his hand. This is not going to be worth any points. However, it does have a 5 on here. And that is because if this was the trump suit, this would be worth 5 points. And then he's got, this is 2, this is a negative 2, so he's going to have 5, 2, minus 2, actually another 2 here. So that's how you do the scoring. You're going to figure that out. And, yeah. Whoever has the highest score at the end of each round will earn a VP. So maybe I earned a VP for the highest score. And then once somebody earns free victory points, that will end the game. I think it's a pretty cool game. Really nice quality cards. It's actually by a Canadian designer. I like it. It's a nice, simple, trick-taking game. There's no win and finish on the cards for what it's worth. And there's a lot of cards, so you can play a lot of people. And yeah, that is that. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time for more. I like it. Thanks for watching.